In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the graphs for the force of friction lab. Okay, so you need to have done all these calculations. And what we're going to do is we're going to graph this stuff right here. Okay, so I'm going to grab this, the weight, and make that selection. So select from there to there. We don't need to graph the coefficients. We don't need any of this stuff. Okay, and then we're going to insert a chart. And let's see what kind of chart it makes us. Ooh, that's like the worst chart ever. Okay, so what we want is a scatter graph. Oh, hey, that's pretty. Okay, there are some problems. It should go to 0 for us. So it's it's a little bit challenged here, but I think that's good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this down here on the same page. Okay. I feel like this could print out nicely on a single page. Okay, so let's edit this thing. It's already got this menu. If the menu's not there, right, you're going to go edit chart, and it just brings this up. Okay, and then we want to customize this. Let's go horizontal axis, and let's tell it to be minimum value of 0 and maximum value of, what do you think, 12? I think that works. There we go. That works. Okay, and then the reason I picked 12 was that the highest value there is 11.77. Okay, you might have to change that if you have a more massive block. Okay, that looks good. Now we don't actually need any real grid lines and anything like that, but I do want to go into the series because this is 2 circles there. Okay, in the series I want to pick a different shape. Okay, apply to all series. Okay, let's go static friction. Let's make static friction a triangle, and let's make kinetic friction a diamond. No, let's do square. Is that good? Yeah, you just pick 2 different symbols because it's going to print out in black and white. Sorry, I don't have a color printer. Okay, so there, that's good, right? And now let's go in here in the series here. This is where we're going to add a trend line. Okay, so notice that I've selected the kinetic friction, and we're going to add a trend line on there. And it chooses linear. If it doesn't choose linear, go in there and choose linear. Okay. And then it says no label. No, we do want a label. Let's use the equation to label it. And there it is. Okay. So there's kinetic friction. Notice it's got the slope there. That slope is actually your coefficient of friction. This is how a grown-up would find the coefficient of friction. Okay. And then we're going to go up here. And instead of kinetic friction, we're going to choose the static friction. You could probably, by the way, do all series and add trend line, and but I'm doing it one at a time. So click. We've got the static friction, right? Which isn't a circle anymore. I don't know why it's showing us a circle. Okay, and then we want to. We chose a linear equation, and then on the label here, choose use equation. Like that. And now we've got a couple equations. Right there is our static friction. Notice it's got a higher slope, 0.404. We've got a kinetic friction like that. And then we want to print this. And you're going to print 2 pages because you're going to have 2 sets of data. So let's do portrait, and then you're going to go fit to height. And that should stay on the same paper. Okay, how about fit to width? Fit to page. There we go. That's what we want. Fit to page. That's it. All right. And that's beautiful. You're just going to print this out. And then you're going to have a whole nother set of data and a whole nother graph that you're going to print out. But anyway, I'm not going to print this. But there you go. All right. Hope that helps.